Okay, here we go. Well, this is World War II data, the starting of our program. My name is Wesley Dilday.
And Matthew Diez. Here we'll give you a little intro about World War II. World War II began on September 1st, 1939, when Germany invaded Poland. The total possible deaths in World War II, including civilians and soldiers, reached a figure of up to 80 million. It can never be confirmed, but the highest figure is up to 80 million deaths. This figure includes war-related diseases and famine. World War II ended on August 15th, 1945, after the dropping of the atomic bombs on Japan.
Now we'll look at the data. This is just kind of a preview. This is where we got our data from. It just has soldiers, KIA, wounded, and civilians killed by country. The major countries. A lot of the data there's a lot of holes in the data which are symbolized by zeros because it's really unknown. Some of the figures themselves are actually estimates, but I've been assured by the website that they're pretty accurate. And here's our sources for it. We got our information from this website, World War II info, right here. But and then I'm giving credit to the software we're using to record this, since it's free, and I feel like that's nice. Here's the program. We called it Analyze World War II Data. It's a pretty simple program. It has 4 operations, and yet once again I credit the source, but I guess we'll start and go through operation by operation. Matt, if you want to explain the first operation.
So the first operation here, we'll plot the total soldiers killed in action for each country, so you can see the drastic numbers in the deaths of each country. As you can see, Russia has the highest total deaths of soldiers, reaches up to the figure of about 6.5 million.
Yeah. A pretty simple one. I guess we'll run it again. I'll go through number 2. This one we actually plotted. Once again, too, it also shows in the actual text. It shows the total number, but if you want a more detailed look, if you look at the figure, this one plots the total KIA, which is soldiers that were killed, and total civilian deaths. And you see, surprisingly, that China actually has a large amount of civilian deaths, I guess, by Japan at the beginning of the war. It also shows some interesting facts about Poland. Of course, we know about the Holocaust, which I'm sure are estimates and arguable, but this is just using the sources data once again.
And here in Operation 3, you can compare 2 countries, compare the various statistics by country, the total KIA and the civilian deaths. You can compare 2 countries.
Here we'll look up America, just because that's actually United States. It is case sensitive, and you have to use the quotes around it, otherwise the operations won't work. It won't find the country in the string file. It shows the total KIA down at the bottom here, right, Matt? And then it shows a lot of various informations, like the total number of soldiers we had available and deployed, the KIA, which I guess is small to the total number, and then wounded, and then our civilians killed, which was at the very beginning of the war, if you'll know anything about history. And then we'll move on to our last operation, which is just the percentage of the soldiers' KIA out of the entire military. We just compare it country by country. So,
as you can see, Russia has a very high percentage of soldiers killed compared to the amount that they had. Close to 33%. That's a pretty outstanding number. The closest one is Germany, which is at about 17%, which is about half of it. Pretty ridiculous figure, as you can see by the graph.
And that's pretty much it. That's the entire program. Not much of the coding was complicated, other than the actual labeling themselves was kind of difficult, but that's it.